welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. And girl, and we have a lot to talk about, question mark? So first things first, we have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons. Y'all have been coming through so strong for me. I live. Thank you so much for all your love and support on the channel. I know a lot of people think that YouTube pays the bills around here. They do not. I make tens of cents a month on this channel, so all the love and help is so appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting the struggle, bitch. Special shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Dante Sellers, Frantic Fish, Dark Wolf 92, Daniel Kelly, Cody Neff Rogers, and Dr. Hypnus. I'm so appreciative of your support on Patreon. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for supporting the struggle. Now back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. So E3 really put their foot in their mouth this month when they tweeted this fucking nonsense about girl gamers, women who play games. And bitch, the backlash was fast and ferocious. Now, I am not a gatekeeper of anyone who plays games. You want to play mobile games, you want to play multiplayer, you want to play Dora the Explorer, like bitch, I don't care. You play video games, you are a gamer in my book. I do not judge, I do not gatekeep. But this was some bullshit. This was stereotypical, what most people think girl gamers are, and the women were not having it. The people were not having it. Everybody was losing their damn mind over this, me included. Was this a PR stunt? I don't know. They always say any publicity is good publicity, good, bad, or otherwise. But they really stepped in it this month. Their list of games included like Kim Kardashian's Hollywood Adventures, Candy Crush, Solitaire. Like, bitch, like play whatever you want. I do not begrudge anyone playing video games. Power to the people, whoever you are and whatever you want to play. But this was stereotypical shenanigans and nobody was having it. Shortly after, E3 sent an apology afterwards, and I'm glad they saw their error of their ways. I don't think they meant this as a strategic bad publicity stunt just to get people to interact, because it was fast and furious and they took it down right away. It was nothing but bad publicity in my eyes, but who knows? Like, those games are fine, but bitch, there are some real girl gamers out here who play other things than Candy Crush, and I don't even know, I never even heard of Kim Kardashian Hollywood Adventure. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But girl, if you love it, play it. Or guy, whoever you are. But I'm just here to tell you, here are some of my favorite girl gamers who play the games that I love. Shout out to all the gamers everywhere. But here are my favorites. My girl, my sister from another Mr. 8 Bytes, Anna and Gus. Always bring it to you live every day. A girl in the game, Jess, Tofu Games, Jazzy Guns, like she is killing the game. Lightweight Games, girl. Like there are many more. These are just off the top of my head, but they bring it to you every day, every way, and I live for their gameplays and I watch them religiously, bitch. So, those are some girl gamers in case if you ever get bored with Solitaire or Candy Crush, you might want to check out these girls, because they are fierce and their gaming channels are everything. So I'm sure you guys already watched them. Those are my favorites, included but not limited to those girl gamers, and I live for them. And I see nothing wrong with calling people girl gamers, because we here, we out, we are here out in these fucking streets fighting against stereotypes like this every day. So in the Gamers Court, I will be very lenient this month. I'm not going to throw the book at you because you saw the error of your ways. I will sentence you to community service. I will sentence you to watch all the girl gamers that are insanely talented and funny and awesome to watch every day. Now get out of my courtroom. Next case. Breaking news, bitch. Breaking news. I am so happy to tell y'all I'm going to try to get this up on the 16th, but if it isn't, there was a PlayStation showcase. There is going to be one on the 16th. They just announced it the other day. I am recording this on the 14th. There is a PlayStation showcase where they are going to be talking about the future of the PS5 and the games coming up on the PS5 and more and upcoming. I am hoping, praying that we will see, which I highly doubt. All right, I hope, first of all, there's a fucking fly in here. Second of all, I hope they give us the price, the release date, when we can pre-order, how we can pre-order, how much, and how much we need to put in the piggy bank to save for the PS5. Then I hope they're going to show more gameplay. They're going to show gameplay from Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. I live for that game and I played it on the channel. I played the DLC. I love Aloy and I can't wait to play the sequel. But my hopes, my dreams, let's see, it's like fantasy time that I will predict, like I want to see, but we probably won't see, is maybe a still image from God of War 2, because they've been working on it. It's 2 years in April it came out, so it's 2.5 years it's been out. They've been working on it. It's probably too early to say something, but am I hoping they say something? Yes. Will they probably say something? No. But I hope they do, because I want to see Mjolnir. I don't even know how to say it right. I'm so excited to see it. I want to see that fucking hammer bitch. I want to see Thor. That ending the cutscene, the after credit cutscene, gave me fucking life, and I almost fell out of my chair when I saw it. I was already hyped. Give me part 2. And another long shot, like this ain't never gonna happen, Deirdre, but I can still dream, is Days Gone 2. It's been out for about 1.5 years. I'm hoping my people at Ben's studio are working hard and staying safe, but I also hope they're working on a sequel, bitch. I hope they're working on it. I live for Days Gone. I can't get enough of it. I played it all the time on my Patreon now. We're playing Last of Us Part 2. I don't know what they're going to show. I do not have any ain't nobody telling me what the fuck is going on behind the closed doors at PlayStation, but these are just what I hope to see. Let me know in the comments what you hope to see. What are your hopes and dreams? If I can bippity boppity boop your favorite game, what would it be? I'm so excited to see what they got. So hopefully next month we will have all the tea and I will report all the news on what happened at that showcase. Now save those coins. We already knew Last of Us Part 2 was a hit, but it was a record breaker, bitch. It was revealed that the life-to-date dollar sales of the sequel are already the 3rd highest in Sony history. The only 2 that have surpassed is Marvel Spider-Man and God of War. Now, I know everybody is excited for Rockstar Games to release GTA 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's going to be a long-ass time before we see it. It's not even on my radar. I don't think it will be coming out for a long time. But some sad news, bigwig Lazlow Jones, a veteran writer and producer and radio show host for the Grand Theft Auto series, has left the studio after 20 years. He had apparently left the company in April of 2020 and is now working on several in-development shows for Disney and Netflix and is consulting for a video game company. Who I would love to know who he is consulting for. Are you nervous for the future of Rockstar Games? Honestly, I don't think anything can stop them. I am not bothered by this. Not that I'm not bothered. I'm not worried that this will stop the progress. I think that is a train that is gonna go until it goes off the rails. I don't think there's gonna be any worry about GTA 6 coming out. It's coming out, but it's gonna be forever, bitch. I don't think you are looking for my support, Mr. Jones, but congratulations to you and good luck on your future endeavors. Now, everybody knows I'm in love with Ghost of Tsushima, bitch. I fucking live for that game. I don't want to know nothing else. I don't want to play nothing else besides Ghost. I'm obsessed with everything about that game. I am painstakingly taking my time. I'm going to play the hell out of that game. I am not bothered how long it takes. I don't care if nobody watches the Let's Play. I'm playing it to death. But I do appreciate all the love and any and all support on that series. I just mean that I'm obsessed with it, and I think it's one of the most beautiful games of this generation, and I live for it, and I hope it wins so many awards this year because it definitely deserves it. I knew it was going to be gorgeous and stunning, but I had no idea how amazing this game was going to be. I don't want to play nothing else. I just want to be with Jin in Tsushima. So I'm so happy / nervous that Legends is coming out. Legends is a multiplayer for at no extra cost for the people who already have the game. It's a co-op multiplayer inspired by Japanese mythology that will be a free download for Ghost of Tsushima for owners in the fall and no microtransactions. That's the way you do it, bitch. That's the way you do it. This should be a segment that I should call What Had Happened. What had happened to Jumpship. Now, if you've been an OG of this channel, you know I loved Inside Game by Playdead. Now, Playdead, after Inside came out, the owners split. Dino Patti and Arndt Jensen went their separate ways. And Dino Patti and Chris Olsen started up Jumpship. And they have been, it was like 2-3 years ago they announced Somerville. And still nothing is going on. But they post job listings and they are still hiring. So I'm sure they're still working on it. But bitch, it has been forever. We need to see something. A still shot, like a 30-second teaser, please, something. I need this game in my life. Now, the banner for Jumpship in their YouTube header, in neon sky our kin are lost, till future has returned to dust. So this gives us a little bit of a hint, question mark, on what they're working on. Who the frig knows? It looks sci-fi. It looks very colorful. It looks very different from Playdead's Inside and Limbo. I'm into it. I can't wait to play it. July 2018 was the last trailer we got. I have been waiting and watching very closely for any and all news on that. And also, Playdead has been working on their sci-fi. We've only got like 4 screenshots. Like, give us something. We are thirsty as fuck for this game to come out. Please, I think about it all the time. Like, we need to play it. We need to play that game. Please. I want to live to play the new Playdead and Jumpship game, please, Lord. It looks like Deathloop from Arcane Games has been delayed again. This is no surprise, and this is no shade to any dev studio who is working on a game that they had to delay. This is just the nature of the world we are in. We are very lucky and blessed that people are still able to work and work from home and still continue to create. So we're very grateful that they are even still working. And this is no shade and no shame to anybody. I just hope they're not working doubly as hard to make up for the time lost that they are pushed back, these games that have been pushed back. And also another heartbreaker, the Stanley Parable sequel by Crows has been delayed till 2021. I'm sure we'll see more of these announcements coming up. It's no surprise that dev companies have to delay games. I'm not mad about it at all. You know, all the months down due to the coronavirus lockdowns are not helping. So like, take your time and do what you got to do. We will be waiting for you. So Rocksteady Games was called out by Kim McCaskill. She blew the lid open on the harassment going on behind the scenes at Rocksteady for years, with no consequences for the abusers. Allegedly, I have to say allegedly, obviously I was not there, I do not know, but her video was very believable, and I don't doubt it. Let's just put it that way. I do not doubt it for 1 second that it had happened. The Guardian reported, Alex Hearn reported that more than half the women employed at the London-based video game developer Rocksteady 2 years ago signed a letter to bosses accusing the studio of failing to prevent sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior at the office, The Guardian can reveal. In the letter dated November 2018 and signed by 10 of the company's 16 female staff at the time, so there were only 16 female members on staff at the time, raised complaints about behavior, including slurs regarding the transgendered community and discussing a woman in a derogatory or sexual nature with other colleagues, and sexual harassment in the form of unwanted advances, leering at parts of a woman's body, and inappropriate comments in the office. Last Thursday, The Guardian contacted Rocksteady for comment. Management called an all-staff meeting where they discussed the letter for the first time. New initiatives were promised to prevent further discrimination, The Guardian reports. So I do not doubt this for a second. I do not doubt that this happens. I do not doubt that they try and push it under the rug and they make the workplace so hostile and inhospitable for women that they just leave because you can't even fight it, which I don't doubt. But this is what they are alleging. And they did come back saying that this was, women there said now, like, over the last 2 years said they're not doing it. But they said was going on for years. People have left because of it. I'm just here reporting the news, but I believe her. That's just my opinion. Is it true? I don't know, but I would bet my life on it, bitch. And I see that the culture has got to change. Everybody knows this. We talk about this every month on this channel. So I wish her the best and hope she finds a happier and healthier work environment. And for all the women out there who go through the struggle. Now, PlayStation released a new sizzle reel for the PlayStation console, the PlayStation 5, talking about the haptics, showcasing the immersive features, including 3D audio and the DualSense, and how the devs are harnessing the DualSense's adaptive triggers and haptics. I cannot wait to get my hands on this new console, guys. Please, oh God, I hope I can get it when it releases, because it looks insane and it looks gorgeous. Like, honestly, I love the design of it. Not to be like, so it's not, I would buy it no matter what it looked like because I'm so excited for it, but like, it just looks so pretty, guys. It looks so pretty. Okay, now Gamescom happened this month. There's too much to go over here. There was so many games talked about and shown. What were your favorites from Gamescom? My favorite, like, I do apologize because I did record my reaction to the 15-minute gameplay. There was audio issues. It was unsalvageable, and it was like my first reaction to it, and I didn't want to re-record it and it to be like, this is the first time reacting to it, because I don't do that. Like, whatever it is my first reaction. And since I didn't want to go back and I already saw this, and I didn't have the time to go over, because I have to go over that with like a fine-tooth comb and investigate every screenshot and every frame. But I did not have the time to do that this month. So I'm very sorry, but I did see it. I did see the trailer. I saw all the gameplay. And I am so fucking hyped for it. This is a Little Nightmares Stan channel. And we live for the horror, bitch. And I can't wait. /terrified. I'm horrified already. But that was my pick from Gamescom. That's no shade to any, but that was just what I was looking forward to the most to see. What were your favorite things that they announced at Gamescom? Now, Capcom had to apologize to fans because Resident Evil 8, The Village, were supposed to show some more content in August, and they were radio silent. So they have apologized to fans and people looking forward to the game, but fear not. They will be having some news at the Tokyo Game Show the last week of September. So it's coming up. It will be online for us to watch. I'm sure it will be terrifying. I am not looking forward to playing it. / I can't wait to play it. Guys, if you want to see comedy, please go watch my Resident Evil 7 playthrough. It was a blind playthrough, and I almost didn't finish it because I was terrified. The horror, bitch. I made a Scream compilation. That's how bad. That was the most scariest game I've ever played in my life. Guys, everything though. So I can't wait to see. We're going to be terrified though. Now, speaking of terror, and the terror is real, it's going to feel even more real when the PS5 comes out. Tormented Souls developer Dual Effect Games said that the PlayStation 5's DualSense controller can be a game changer for horror games because its features will allow players to feel all the creepy details. And bitch, I ain't ready. I'm not ready for that. I don't know how anyone played a horror game in VR. I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. It'll feel very transcendent, they said. The player insertion into the experience, like, please, no more. Like, it's too much. Like playing it on the stick is already too much for me. I can imagine how it's going to feel with the haptics and everything. Creepy crawlies. No, thank you. So I hope you're ready. Congratulations to Xbox. The Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S will both be launching in November of 2020, November 10th. They will cost $499 and $299 respectively. Put your coins away. Save that money. For all my Xbox fans, for all my Xbox people, I hope you are excited. It looks beautiful. It looks like, first of all, I know the memes were out of control, like with They had the memes were hilarious. But I am not here to shade. I am here for all the consoles. Like, I am not a jealous gamer. You play whatever you like. I play PlayStation. I do not begrudge Xbox. I am so excited for them, and I am looking forward to see what they have to offer when it comes out and hearing the players' feedback on it. You know that before I wear my Double Fine shirt, hold on, my Double Fine shirt. Speaking of Double Fine, they are exclusively coming out with, well, they are working with Xbox and Microsoft, so I fully support them, and I guess their future games hopefully won't be all exclusive on Xbox, because, you know, I am a super fan of Double Fine and I want to play all their games. So I'm excited for what they have to offer and what's going to come out when they release their new gen. I'm like so excited for them. What had happened was, this definitely got to be a new section of this gaming news every month. So the Xbox Series X, the specs have leaked. There was no sense on carrying on, like trying to pretend they weren't leaked. There was a video that leaked of all the specs, and so what they had to do was just might as well come out and announce it. I'm sure they were close to announcing it anyway, but they went right ahead and announced it. So congratulations to Xbox on the unofficial reveal of the Xbox. Okay, so Ubisoft has been getting their asses kicked up and down lately for the way they have, what has been exposed for their treatment of the people who work for them, for the women, and they're in the hostile and inhabitable work environment that they have been working under. So Yves Guillemot, I'm not saying that right, of Ubisoft, he addressed the issues with the sexual assault and misogyny that has been running rampant within the company for years. The toxic work culture has been addressed in their commitment to changing for the better. It was promised in this formative video, also investing $1 million to support women and people of color, to bring about more diversity within the company, and to further support Black Lives Matters, which is great. And but I kind of feel like it's a little too little, a little too late, bitch. Like, you should have been doing this all along. People were coming to them for years, and they just shoved it under the carpet. We talked about it all last month. I do not have to rehash it. He is addressing it, at least. I appreciate the honesty and the acknowledgement, but you're going to have to prove it to us that you really mean what you say and say what you mean. So I will be keeping a close eye on this story and report back all the news as it develops. Now, shout out to Tom Holland, who is the only person I could ever see playing a young Nathan Drake. He is so excited for the movie. He says he's on the set and he says, the film is like everything I dreamed it would be, he said. I don't know if you guys played the game. I don't know if you guys played the games, but I was such a huge fan of the game and it's been going so well. So, hinting at the physicality required for the role of Nathan Drake, Collins said, I do have the biggest bruise of all time, though, on my leg. That's in a bit of revealing area for Instagram. So he did have, he was showing his bruises. So he's excited for this game. Will I ever get over the fact that Mark Wahlberg is playing Sully? No. I'm just going to have to I'm going to have to close one eye when I'm watching it. I don't know if I can believe it. Still, I'm in denial. But Tom Holland, 100% yes. He has got this, kid. You got this, kid. Don't worry about it. We are here to support you, and I'm praying that it finally gets the video game treatment we deserve, because we live for Nathan Drake. He better not do us dirty. So you excited for the movie? God knows when it's coming out. Everything's been postponed in the house forever. So keeping my fingers crossed that it gets through okay. Okay, so I know this is all the news for the game this month. Before we go to the artwork, before we do the yes and the mess and the video game release dates, I just want to put a little disclaimer here. Guys, I know this is short gaming video this month, but I haven't been online as much, and I haven't been checking for every little thing. I'm obsessively always checking for gaming news and stuff I can report to you guys. But I have been working a lot behind the scenes, and I've only been uploading every other day for my Ghost of Tsushima videos, because I've been really working hard on my Halloween cosplay, because it's probably going to be the biggest design that I've ever worked on. I'm trying to, you know me, I always got to try and up it every time. But this one's really complicated and it's taking a lot of time to do. It's not something fucking crazy, but I am a novice at this, so it's taking me a long time to do, and I still have like real life responsibilities. I'm a very responsible grown ass woman, so I have other things to take care of too, and I try and take care of the channel and always answering your comments, and I love doing that. And I wish I could be on here more and be on social media more. So if I'm not on Instagram and Twitter as much and posting as much, that's why, because there's just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. So I try and keep things consistent. Every other day, a video. This gaming news video usually takes at least 7 hours to do, to edit and put all my little clips and flips and tricks in. So it takes a while to do. And remember, if you're always looking for more content from me, there is an extra video a week, usually like a 40-minute video, 40-minute plus video every week on Patreon at the Firefly level and above. Right now I'm going through The Last of Us Part 2 New Game Plus. I'm getting my life replaying that all over again. I am living for it. And I'm really going through it a lot faster because I'm more confident playing it, because I'm not as terrified thinking that someone's going to jump out at me every 5 seconds, and I know what to expect now. So it's a much more enjoyable gameplay for me, so I'm not panicking, worrying about who's going to die, who's not going to die. So join me on Patreon. We have a lot of fun there every week. And even if you don't join me on Patreon, every week on Friday, I give you a little news post, so you guys can check it out even if you are not a Patreon. I just give a little like quick behind the scenes video game tea for you guys. For the next like month or so, it's going to be the same going forward with a little bit sparse news and Let's Plays and stuff. But I apologize. But I am a one-woman team here. It's just me, bitch. Me and Cookie and Daisy. And they are no help. They sleep on the job all the time. They are not helpful at all. At all. Okay, guys, now it's time for the video game release dates, what's coming out. I am so excited for Little Nightmares 2. That doesn't come out till 2021. I'm excited for Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, everybody is. I'm like so excited to play and to see Keanu Reeves in the game too, because I'm a huge fan. Off the top of my head, that's all I could think of right now. It's a little bit slow right now. Oh, and Dark Hope is coming up, or Little Hope is coming up for around Halloween time. I'm so excited to play that. The Man and Madame was one of my favorite games I played. I think it was last summer or over the summer last year. So I loved it. So I'm excited to play the next part of the installment for that. Let me know in the comments what you're excited to play. I know there's more, but like I'm blanking out at the moment. So let me know in the comments what you're excited to play from now until the end of the year. So here is our artwork. Work, bitch. For this month. Thank you so much for everyone. I know I was late getting requests out for asking for the video game artwork, but I'm very happy that Lunar9P decided to show us his gorgeous shot of Ghost of Tsushima. So gorgeous, so stunning. This shot is everything. Just the lighting alone is enough to make me fall over. Gorgeous. I love the game so much. Thank you for sharing your beautiful VP shots with us, Lunar9P. Thank you so much. Also, Real Art 4 gave us this adorable video game artwork for us. Thank you so much for, I think this is the first time they have submitted something to the artwork on this channel. So thank you so much for sending in this pic, and thanks so much for contributing. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so now it's time for the yes, bitch, and the mess. Okay, so for my yes this month, you know that I am a big fan of Asobo Studio. You know I'm a big fan of A Plague Tale Innocence, and they are just the nicest, like one of the nicest people. Everyone I've interacted with on Twitter or, you know, on behind the scenes at the studio have been like lovely. They're so sweet and supportive, and I'm just a little person. I am a little bitty channel, and they still show me love, which I feel like I'm so grateful to anyone who shows my channel love, especially anyone in the industry. I'm so appreciative of it. But they gave me a special shout out along with so many others. My girl Rachel Fittis, the Irish Soul, also got a special shout out. You know, they did reach out to me when A Plague Tale Innocence, when I did the reaction video for the first gameplay, and they said they loved my reaction video, and they even asked if I wanted a code to play the game, and I said yes. They included me in one of the longtime supporters, and I know that everyone is loving their flight simulator game. I cannot play it. I have a Mac, but it looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Congratulations to them. Everyone is raving about it. So congratulations to Asobo Studio. I can't wait to see what you come out with next. Thanks for acknowledging me, a little person, a little channel. I appreciate it so much. I never take anything for granted here, so I really do appreciate it so much. Like I said, they also shouted out amongst many other people, Rachel Fittis, the Irish Soul. She writes for Dual Shockers, and she did an article reviewing her experience with Flight Simulator, and she is a supporter of the studio as well, and a friend of mine, which I'm so happy. She's like one of the nicest people ever. So if you're not following her, give her a follow and tell her I sent you. And that's my yes for the month. Shout out to Asobo Studio for being the nicest people on the planet. And my mess this month is with all of the shenanigans going on with the sexual harassment. And the time has come that people are finally doing something about it. People of color, women who have been left in the dust, finally acknowledging that there is a systemic problem here, especially with people of color, especially with women. And it is a boys' club. And if you do not play by their rules, you get left in the dust. And I'm glad that people are acknowledging it. And I'm glad that people are finally doing something about it. But you all have been messy for too fucking long. And that's why you're my mess for this month. I don't want to talk about it no more. I've talked about it enough and I'm over it. So that's the news for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always enjoy doing these videos so much. I love spilling the tea with you guys and talking about all the goodness and all the good and the bad going on in the gaming industry every month. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are all staying safe with all the fucking shit that's going on in this world. I'm sending you all my love and positivity. Please stay healthy. Please stay safe. And play games and feel good when you can and when you can, because it's been rough and it's been tough with everything going on in the world. We need more love in this world. So I'm sending you my love and positivity. Please stay safe, guys. I love you so much. Thanks so much for all your love. It's about what it means the world to me, like everything. So it means everything to me. I appreciate every view, every comment, every like so much. So stay safe, guys. I love you guys so much. Have a great week, and I'll be back, bitch. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more.